I have been working as a nurse in the emergency room for 17 years. At Miami General Hospital, I have seen all kinds of cases: gunshot wounds, heart attacks, traffic accidents. But the case I encountered on the night of Thursday, the 14th of March, 2024, was one of the most disturbing situations I have ever seen in my professional life. It was past midnight. As the ambulance sirens approached, the young paramedic standing next to me quickly gave me the information: 78-year-old female patient fell at home, suspected head trauma. When the stretcher arrived, the first thing I noticed was the phone in the hands of the young girl running beside the elderly woman. The girl was live streaming. There were hundreds of comments on the phone screen. "Pray for my grandmother. Please like, share," she was shouting. Her makeup was perfect. Her hair was carefully styled. Her neon pink crop top glowed in the cold light of the hospital corridor. As we moved the woman from the stretcher to the examination table, her granddaughter was still live streaming. "Guys, we're in the emergency room. This is so scary. Pray for Grandma. Please turn off your phone. Filming is prohibited here," I warned her. The girl looked at me angrily. "This is my job. People are curious." Hearing the tone of my voice, she finally lowered the phone. But she didn't turn off the broadcast. I just noticed she turned the phone sideways. I looked at the elderly woman. Her name was Mildred Patterson. She was 78 years old. Her vital signs were stable. She was slightly confused. She had a small bump on her forehead and bruises on her left arm. "Mrs. Patterson, can you hear me?" I asked. The woman slowly opened her eyes. Her blue eyes were surprisingly clear. "I can hear you. Where is my grandson?" "He is waiting for you outside. We're going to examine you now. What happened?" "I fell," she said, but her eyes were trying to tell me something. Her granddaughter came in. "Grandma, oh my God, you scared me." The woman tensed up when she heard her granddaughter's voice. As an experienced nurse, you learn to read these kinds of body languages. The elderly woman was not relaxed at the sight of her granddaughter. She was scared. "How did you fall, Mrs. Patterson?" I asked. Her granddaughter immediately replied. She was coming down the stairs. "I warn her not to use the stairs at night. She doesn't listen to me." Mildred said nothing. "Mrs. Patterson, would you like to tell us?" I said. The old woman moistened her lips. "Yes, the stairs. I fell." But her eyes looked at me meaningfully. The granddaughter took out her phone again. "Guys, Grandma is stable. The doctors are looking at her. Oh my God, this night has been so long." As I continued the examination, I noticed something strange. The swelling on Mildred's forehead didn't look like a normal fall injury. Moreover, the woman didn't feel any pain when I touched it. When I pressed lightly with my finger, the tissue moved strangely. I wiped it with a tissue. It was prosthetic makeup, the kind of fake wound makeup used on movie sets. Nothing came out from underneath when I wiped it. The swelling was fake. I examined the bruises on her arm. They were real. But they didn't look like fall bruises. It was as if someone had grabbed her arm hard. There were fingerprints. The granddaughter answered again. "It happens to old people. She takes blood thinners." I asked Mildred, "Do you take them?" "No," she said. The granddaughter quickly corrected her. "Yes, that is right. She had stopped taking that medication." I got confused. At that moment, I realized something. This granddaughter was lying. And she wasn't a very good liar. "We're going to keep you under observation for a possible head injury. Is there anyone you'd like to have stay with you?" Mildred hesitated. Then she looked at her granddaughter. The young girl was texting on her phone. "Madison can stay with me," she said. Madison looked up. "Grandma, I have a meeting in the morning." "An important meeting. The nurses are here." Madison gathered her bag. "Love you, Grandma. I'll come in the morning," she whispered as she headed for the door. The content went viral tonight. It'll get at least 100,000 views. After the door closed, I turned to Mildred. "Mrs. Patterson, I need to ask you something. What happened to you tonight?" The woman closed her eyes. There was a long silence. Then she began to tell her story. "Nurse, can you help me?" "Of course. My phone is in my bag. Could you get it for me? But if Madison comes back, you have to hide it." I brought her bag. It was an old leather bag. Inside was a simple cell phone. It wasn't a smartphone. It was an old model phone. Mildred took the phone. "Watch this," she said, and held out the phone. A video played on the screen. The video was a clip from Madison's TikTok account. Title: Grandma's Epic Fail Prank Gone Wrong LOL. It had 3 million views. In the video, Madison was laughing. "Geez, today I am going to throw a fake spider on my grandma. Let's see what she does." Then Mildred appeared. She was making tea in the kitchen. Madison suddenly threw a plastic spider. Mildred screamed. She stumbled backwards. She hit the corner of the kitchen counter. She groaned in pain. Madison was laughing. "Oh my God!" Grandma's reaction, priceless. After the video ended, Madison turned to the camera. "Gooeyes, this was so funny. Grandma got a little mad, but then we laughed together. Don't forget to like and subscribe." Another video played. This time, Madison was doing a senile grandma challenge. She asked Mildred complicated questions. When the woman couldn't answer, she put dementia check on the screen. People were laughing in the comments. Another video, Madison subjected Mildred to the slap, me to my senses prank. The woman gently slapped Madison, but Madison exaggerated, yelling, abuse, and rolling on the floor. Then she smiled at the camera. Prank was on her, guy's grandma's face. The video ended. Mildred took the phone from my hand. She films a video every day. She knocks me down, scares me, makes me look stupid. "This is how I make money, Grandma. Don't you understand?" she says. "Why didn't you call the police?" "Madison doesn't know I own the house. She thinks she lives in her own home. I helped her mother my daughter for years. The house is registered in my name, but Madison is dependent on me. She'd be homeless. I love her too. She's my granddaughter. She was so sweet when she was little. But now this phone is her whole world." What happened tonight? Mildred took a deep breath. Madison wanted a new prank. She wanted to film a grandma's in the hospital video. She was trying to get more followers. She did my makeup, but I really did get dizzy. I forgot to take my blood pressure medication. Because Madison forgot to go to the pharmacy, I fell. But she saw it as perfect content. I was trembling with anger. This is unacceptable. This is elder abuse. I need to report it to the police. Not yet, because I have a plan. For the first time that night, I saw a sparkle in her eyes. She wasn't a tired, suffering woman. There was a smart, calculating, revenge-plotting woman. "Will you tell me?" I asked. When Mildred began to speak, her tone changed. She was no longer a weak, fragile old woman. There was a person telling her life story. I was born in Florida in 1946. My father worked in insurance. My mother was a teacher. We had a modest life. I got married in 1967. My husband Richard worked for a construction company. He was a smart man. He started his own company in 1975. Her eyes wandered into the past. We had 2 daughters, Jennifer and Laura. Jennifer is my eldest daughter, Madison's mother. Laura is my youngest daughter. I tried to be a very good mother. I gave them everything. Richard died of a heart attack in 1998. He was 52. He was so young, but he had managed to grow his company. When he died, he left me 3 things: a house in Miami, an investment portfolio, and life insurance. It was worth about $800,000 in total. I wasn't stupid. I invested the money wisely. I worked with a financial advisor. I invested in real estate. By 2010, my portfolio was worth $1,400,000. My daughters were always interested in my money. Jennifer never had a steady job. She kept saying, "I am going to start a business." She asked for money. I gave it to her. She started 3 different businesses. They all went bankrupt. I lost a total of $200,000. Laura was a bit different. She actually worked. She became a teacher. She got married and moved to California. She never asked me for money, but Jennifer always wanted more. Madison was born in 2003. She is Jennifer's daughter. We don't know who the father is. Jennifer never said. I took care of Madison when she was born. Jennifer had gone to find herself. She came back 6 months later, but she was never a real mother. When Madison turned 10, Jennifer disappeared again. "I am going to model in Los Angeles," she said. She left. She came back a year later. She was broke. Madison was living with me then. Mildred wiped her eyes. Madison was a sweet child. Taking care of her made me happy. After Richard died, my house felt very empty. Madison filled it. In 2019, Madison was 16. She was in high school. She wasn't a good student, but she was social. She had lots of friends. Then she started a TikTok account. In her first videos, she was dancing. She was doing makeup. She was sharing normal things. Then one day she told me she wanted to make a video. a video titled, "Living with My Grandmother." It was going to be a cute video. We were going to bake cookies together. The video went viral. It got 500,000 views. Madison changed then. "Grandma, you are my golden ticket," she said. "People love old people. You are going to make me famous." At first, it was fun. We were filming videos together. People were commenting and liking them. Madison's followers reached 100,000, then 200,000. Brands started offering sponsorships. But then the videos changed. Madison wanted to make me look funny. She exposed me to jokes. She scared me. She put me in funny situations. "Grandma, it is just fun," she said. "People are laughing. We're making money." When Madison turned 18, Jennifer reappeared. Now she wanted the money Madison was making. She had helped Madison open the account. "But do you know who the legal owner of the TikTok account is?" She smiled. "It was me, because when Madison was under 18, parental consent was needed. Jennifer wasn't around then. I didn't have custody, but I was the legal guardian. I opened Madison's TikTok account. My lawyer at the time suggested I register myself as the account's legal owner. If there is a problem, you'll have control," he said. Madison doesn't know this. Neither does Jennifer. Because when Madison turned 18, I planned to transfer the account to her. But then the videos got really bad. Madison started hurting me. She made me look disabled. She made me look senile. People laughed, but I suffered. I talked to my lawyer last month. All the income from the TikTok account can be transferred to me as the account owner. Madison was only a content creator. Since I am the legal owner, all sponsorship income and creator fund payments can be transferred to my account. Her eyes lit up, and last night, 3 hours before coming to the hospital, my lawyer and I changed all the settings. I took full control of Madison's TikTok account. Right now, the TikTok account Madison knows is still active, but all the revenue flow is directed to my account. Madison's access is blocked. When Madison tries to log into her account in the morning, she'll be shocked, because the account will appear to be suspended. But in reality, I am in control. She smiled. Madison thinks I am stupid. She thinks I am an old woman who doesn't understand technology. But I ran Richard's company for years. I know financial records. I know the law. And Madison lives in a world that is nothing but a phone screen. I looked at her in admiration. "You are a genius." Mildred was in pain, but she wanted to keep talking. It was as if she needed to expel the poison building up inside her. When Madison reached 1 million followers, everything changed. Jennifer moved back into my house. "To support Madison," she said, but really she came to control the money. Jennifer talked to me one day. "Mom," she said, "Madison is now a real influencer. She needs a suitable environment. This house is too old. We need to renovate it." I said, "Okay, let's do some renovations." But Jennifer wanted other things. She wanted to turn the whole house into a modern studio. She spent $100,000 of my money. "Mom, this investment is necessary for Madison's career," she said. I agreed because I wanted my granddaughter to be happy. After the renovations were finished, Jennifer told me something else. "Mom, I need to be Madison's manager. I need to organize her work. I want a monthly salary of $5,000. I told her Madison doesn't earn that much yet, but Jennifer insisted. "Mom, you don't know the business world. This is the new economy. The social media economy, trust me." Madison wasn't there for that conversation. She was filming in her studio. I said yes to Jennifer. What else could I do? Tears welled up in her eyes. "I am a stupid woman, a rich fool. You are a loving woman. They manipulated you." Mildred shook her head. By the time Madison turned 19, she had 2 million followers. Her sponsorship income had reached $15,000 a month. She was also getting money from the Creator Fund. She was making about $20,000 a month in total. But Madison never had any money left. Jennifer was taking $5,000 in management fees. I was paying for the house, bills, groceries, the car. Everything was paid for with my money. One day, I asked Madison, "Why is my money always gone, Grandma?" I told her to check her accounts. But Madison really didn't know anything. She had no financial literacy. She only knew at the level of, "I do brand deals, money comes in." Jennifer controlled everything. Last year, Laura came to visit from California. She was shocked when she saw the house. "Mom, what is this?" she said. "They've turned your house into a studio." I explained the situation to her. Laura was furious. "Mom, Jennifer is exploiting you. Madison doesn't realize it, but she is doing the same thing." Laura tried to talk to Madison. She said to Madison, "You are using your grandmother as video content. That is not ethical. She is a person, not a prop." Madison cried, "But Grandma's happy, right, Grandma?" Mildred paused. What could I say at that moment? Say no. Say I was unhappy. I looked into Madison's eyes. She truly believed I was happy, because that is how I always appeared, the always smiling, supportive, understanding grandmother. After Laura left, Jennifer cursed at me. "Mom, why did you let Laura come? She is messing with Madison's head. Laura shouldn't interfere in our lives." I said Laura was right. I said we should cut back on the videos. Madison should look at other careers. Jennifer yelled, "Mom, Madison is at her peak right now. She can't quit now. We're doing this professionally. You are just an old woman. You don't understand this business." After that, everything got worse. Madison's videos started to get more extreme. She put me in more dangerous situations. In one video, she took me to a water park. I didn't want to go on the water slide, but Madison said, "Grandma, this will go viral. Old lady on the water slide. Everyone will love it." I went. I was scared. I slid down. I screamed as I fell. It was a real scream of fear. The video got 7 million views. People laughed in the comments. "Grandma's face is legendary. This is Grandma Legend." But no one saw that I was really scared. In another video, Madison put a VR headset on me. She was playing a horror game. I saw terrifying creatures. "I thought it was real," I screamed, fell backward. I hit my arm. Madison laughed hysterically. The video got 6 million views. After every video, the bruises and pain increased, but Madison didn't notice or didn't want to notice. Jennifer didn't care either. To them, I was just a content machine. One day, Jennifer said to me, "Mom, you are lucky. Thanks to Madison, you are still relevant. Other old people are forgotten by everyone, but you are famous. 2 million people know you." She said it as if it were a compliment. Last February, I went to the doctor. I had a check. The doctor asked me, "Mrs. Patterson, you have a lot of bruises on your body. Do you have a problem with falling?" I started explaining. The videos, the jokes, Madison. The doctor said, "This is elder abuse. I have to report this." I panicked. I said no, I didn't want to ruin Madison's life. The doctor insisted, but I refused. "It is just an accident. Madison is a good girl." The doctor gave me a card, Elder Abuse Hotline. "If you feel in danger, call," he said. I took the card. I went home. Jennifer saw the card. "What is this, Mom?" she asked. I explained. Jennifer got very angry. "Mom, what did you tell the doctor? Are you reporting us? We take care of you. We love you. You are ungrateful." Mildred's eyes filled with tears. That is when I realized Jennifer didn't really love me. I was a cash machine to her, and Madison might have loved me, but she loved her phone more than me. In March, Jennifer suggested something new to me. "Mom, let's get a power of attorney in your name. That way I can manage your financial affairs." "It will be easier," I refused. "Mom, you are getting old. You are becoming forgetful. Last week, you forgot to pay the electricity bill." "It wasn't me who paid the electricity bill. It was Jennifer, but she didn't pay it. She blamed me." "Mom, it could be early dementia. Let's take you to the doctor. Let's do a cognitive test." But I was perfectly fine. I was playing the forgetful grandmother role for Madison's videos, but in reality my mind was crystal clear, Jennifer kept insisting. "Mom, if you don't sign the power of attorney, I'll go to court. I'll have you declared incompetent. They'll appoint a guardian. Maybe they'll send you to a nursing home." She was clearly threatening me. I couldn't sleep that night. I lay in bed, thinking. I thought about Richard. If he were alive, he would never have allowed this. I thought about Laura. She was in California. I didn't want to involve her in this chaos. Then I made a decision. Jennifer and Madison had used me. They had abused me. I had suffered. But there was one thing they didn't know. I was still smart, I was still a wealthy woman, and I still had legal power. The next morning, I called my lawyer, Gerald Thornton. He was Richard's former business partner. He was the only person I trusted. I told him everything. Gerald was shocked. "Mildred, this is serious. You need to call the police." I told him I didn't want to call the police. I said I wanted to check Madison's money first. Gerald looked into it. He found out that the TikTok account was still in my name. He found out that the creator fund payments were being transferred to a trust account. He found out that I was the legal owner of that trust account. Gerald asked, "Don't Madison and Jennifer know about this?" Because when Madison turned 18, I planned to transfer the account to her, but I hadn't done it yet. Gerald laughed. "Mildred, you are a great planner." Gerald gave me options. Option 1, close the TikTok account completely. Option 2, take control of the account and redirect all income to my own account. Option 3, sell the account. I chose the second option because I wanted to teach Madison a lesson. She needed to learn that she was nothing without me. The money came from me. The house and the accounts were mine. Everything was mine. Gerald started the process. We contacted TikTok's legal department. We proved that I was the legal owner of the account. Signatures, documents, notarizations. It took 3 weeks, but we finally did it. On the 13th of March, yesterday, all transfers were completed. All income from the TikTok account is now directed to an account I control. No money will go to Madison's account anymore. And then Madison came home. "Grandma, we're going to shoot a new video today. It is going to go viral. I am going to hospital prank you," she said. At that moment, I made up my mind. If Madison was really going to hospitalize me, then I had to let everyone see the truth. Madison did my makeup. She did fake wounds, fake blood, and fake bruise makeup. "Grandma, you'll pretend you fell. I'll panic. I'll call an ambulance. I'll live stream it. This will get at least 10 million views," she said. But I was really feeling bad. I hadn't taken my medication. Madison forgot to go to the pharmacy. I hadn't taken my medication for 3 days. I was experiencing dizziness. I told Madison. "Grandma, don't exaggerate," she said. "We'll film the video, then we'll get the medication." Madison got the phone ready. She started the live stream. "Geez, we're at home with Grandma. I have a surprise for you." Then she turned to me. "Now, Grandma, you are going to walk down the stairs, your foot is going to slip, and you are going to fall. Okay." I walked to the stairs. My head was really spinning. Madison was holding her phone. "Action," she said. I took the first step. On the second step, my foot really slipped. I really fell. I rolled down 5 steps. My back arm and head hit the floor. It really hurt. Madison screamed, but it wasn't real concern. "Oh my God, guys, did you see that? Grandma really fell. This is crazy." She was laughing hysterically. I was lying on the floor. I was in pain. Madison held the phone close to my face. "Grandma, are you okay? Say something." I couldn't open my eyes. Madison suddenly panicked. "Wait, Grandma, Grandma. Oh no, this is real." She called an ambulance. But she didn't cut the broadcast. The whole process was live until the ambulance arrived. In the ambulance, Madison was still filming. "Guys, this got really scary. Pray for my grandma. Like it, share it." But there was no real concern in her eyes. Just the excitement of this video is going to go viral. When we got to the emergency room, Madison saw you. You, as a nurse, tried to stop her. At that moment, I understood. Someone was finally seeing the truth. When Madison went outside, I took the phone from my bag. I texted Gerald. "Now, activate everything." Gerald put the plan into action. Madison's TikTok account showed a temporarily suspended message. Madison wouldn't be able to log in. All her earnings appeared to be frozen. But in reality, the money was being transferred to my account. At the same time, Gerald did something else. He collected clips from all the videos Madison posted that showed her abusing me. He prepared a file, a legal file. I was going to file an elder abuse case. And most importantly, Gerald activated something Madison didn't know about. He activated the security cameras in the house. I had secretly installed those cameras 2 months ago. The whole house was being monitored. Everything Madison did to me was recorded. I recorded Madison pushing me down the stairs. I recorded her saying, "This is going viral, Grandma," just lie there while doing her fake makeup. I recorded her preventing me from taking my medication. I recorded everything. And now, when Madison wakes up in the morning, she'll see her life is over. Her account is gone. Her money is gone, and soon the police will be knocking on her door. I looked at her in awe. "You are incredible. No, I am just a woman trying to survive." At that moment, the door opened. Madison walked in. Her face was covered in panic. Her phone was shaking in her hand. "Grandma," she screamed. "My account is suspended. TikTok banned me. What am I going to do now? My money is there, my brand deals." Mildred looked at her calmly. "Maybe it is a sign. Maybe TikTok isn't right for you anymore." Madison was furious. What are you saying, Grandma? Have you lost your mind? This is my career, my money, my life." "No, Madison," said Mildred. "That was my money, my house, my account, and now it is over." "What do you mean?" Mildred smiled. "Talk to my lawyer tomorrow. He'll explain everything." Madison screamed. "You are an old woman. You can't do anything. My mom controls your money." "No," said Mildred. "Your mom doesn't control anything, because she is just as stupid as you are." Madison started crying. "Grandma, please don't do this. I need you. You don't need me. You need my money." Madison collapsed in the hospital room. She sat down on her knees. She covered her face with her hands. She sobbed. "Grandma, please don't do this to me. I am sorry. I am so sorry." Mildred lay motionless in her bed. Her eyes were fixed on the ceiling. She wasn't speaking. "Madison, calm down. Your grandmother needs to rest. You need to go outside." Madison turned to me. "You caused this. You said something to her." "I am just doing my job," I said, "and what I saw was elder abuse. Now get out." Madison stood up. She pulled out her phone, pointed it at me. "I am recording this. You are discriminating against me. I'll sue this hospital." I called security. 2 officers came in. Madison was dragged out, screaming. Grandma, please, I need you." The door closed. Silence fell. At 3 in the morning, the door opened again. Jennifer came in. Her hair was messy. She wore no makeup, and she was dressed in sweatpants. Madison had called her, obviously. "Mom, what did you do?" Mildred seemed to be asleep. She didn't open her eyes. Jennifer approached the bed. "Mom, talk to me," Madison called, crying. "Her TikTok account is gone." "What did you do?" Jennifer turned to me. "What did you say to her? My mom is an old woman. She is easily manipulated." "You said something to her." "Ma'am, please calm down. Your mother is resting." "I can't calm down," Jennifer shouted. "My daughter is ruined right now. That account was everything to us. My mom doesn't know what she is doing." At that moment, Mildred opened her eyes. "I know exactly what I am doing, Jennifer," she said. Jennifer was shocked. "Mom, you are awake?" "Yes. I opened the TikTok account. I am the legal owner, and now I've taken control." Jennifer's face drained. "What do you mean?" "Every dollar Madison earns now goes into my account. Your management fees are over. Madison's career is over. It is all over." Jennifer staggered backwards. "Mom, that is not possible. You can't legally do that." "My lawyer Gerald took care of everything. I gave the documents to the notary. No more money will go to Madison's account." Jennifer's face turned bright red. "You are an old witch. We took care of you for years. We took you into our home, and this is how you repay us?" "Your home," said Mildred. "It is my home. Everything is mine. You live in my home, Jennifer. And now I am kicking you out." Jennifer screamed. "You can't. I am your daughter." "You are my daughter, but that doesn't give you the right to exploit me." Jennifer was overcome with tears. "Mom, please. Madison's career is important. She works so hard. You are ruining her. Madison didn't work for anything. She just made me suffer. And you encouraged her. Because you wanted money too." "The money is already yours," Jennifer shouted. "You are our mother. You are supposed to take care of your children." "I took care of you for years. I spent $200,000 on your failed businesses. I gave you a house. I gave you food. I gave you money. But it was never enough." "Because you are rich," Jennifer screamed. "You are a millionaire. Why won't you share?" "I shared, but you and Madison wanted more. And then you started hurting me. You hurt me physically and emotionally." Jennifer was crying. "We didn't hurt you. Madison just filmed videos. It was fun." "You were having fun too." "Number, I was suffering, and you knew it. You didn't care." Jennifer sank to her knees. "Mom, please. What am I going to do now? What will Madison do? We have no money." "You'll find a job. Madison will find a job. You'll work like normal people." "We're not normal people," Jennifer shouted. "Madison is an influencer. She is different." "Not anymore," said Mildred. At 8 in the morning, Gerald Thornton arrived. He was a 65-year-old man with gray hair, wearing a suit, with a serious face. He had a leather briefcase in his hand. "Good morning, Mildred," he said. Then he looked at Jennifer. "Jennifer, we need to talk." Jennifer jumped to her feet. You manipulated my mother. You tricked an old woman." Gerald remained calm. "Jennifer, I've been Mildred's lawyer for 30 years. I know her. She is an extremely intelligent woman. No one can manipulate her. She is old. She is forgetful. You are using her." Gerald opened his briefcase. He pulled out a folder. "Jennifer, here are some documents. First, the legal ownership certificate for the TikTok account. The account is registered under Mildred Patterson's name. Madison is only listed as a content creator." Jennifer took the folder. She quickly flipped through the pages. Her face grew paler. "The other one is Mildred's house deed. The house is entirely in her. You have no rights." "I live there," Jennifer shouted. "You were living there with Mildred's permission. Now that permission has been revoked. You have to vacate the house within 30 days. Otherwise, an eviction lawsuit will be filed." Jennifer screamed. "You can't do this. This is inhumane." Third, the elder abuse reports. Mildred's doctor, the video recordings I watched, the hospital reports. They all show that Madison and you systematically abused Mildred. Jennifer's hands trembled. "What video recordings?" Gerald pulled out a tablet. He opened the screen. A video played. Madison appeared in the video. She was yelling at Mildred, "Grandma, get up. We're filming. You have to get up. People are waiting." Mildred was lying in bed in the video. "Madison, I feel sick. Please, let's not film today." Madison screamed. "We have a brand deal. If we lose money, it will be your fault." Then Madison grabbed Mildred's arm. She tried to pull her up by force. Mildred groaned in pain. The video stopped. Jennifer's face was pale. This video was filmed 2 months ago. It is footage from the security camera in Mildred's house. There are many more videos. Videos of Madison pushing Mildred, videos of you yelling at Mildred, videos of you insisting on filming instead of getting Mildred her medication. "This is illegal," Jennifer shouted. "You can't film without permission." In Florida, it is completely legal to install security cameras in your own home, and Mildred owns her home. She doesn't need your permission. Jennifer collapsed. "Mom, how could you do this to us? We're your family." "You didn't consider me family," said Mildred. "I was just a tool to you. A source of income." "Video material," Gerald continued. "Jennifer, you now have 2 options. First, you leave the house quietly. Madison gives up her TikTok account. No legal action is taken. The second is to resist. Then a case of elder abuse will be filed, Madison, and you could face jail time. Elder abuse is a felony in Florida. Up to 5 years in prison. Jail? Yes, Madison's social media career will be completely over. No one follows an abusive influencer." Jennifer started crying. "Mom, please. We're sorry. Madison is sorry. Please don't do this." Mildred turned her head away. "You will leave the house within 30 days. Madison will transfer the account to me, and you will never ask me for money again." "But where will we go?" Jennifer cried. "Go to Laura, your sister. She is in California. Call her. Maybe she'll help you. Laura hates me. Laura loves you, but she doesn't love what you've done. Maybe it is time for you to change." Madison came back in the afternoon. This time she was different. She was calm. There was something different in her eyes. "Grandma, we need to talk." Madison sat down. She clasped her hands. "I made a mistake. I know. I hurt you. I am sorry." Mildred didn't respond. "But Grandma, if you ruin me, I'll ruin your reputation." Mildred raised her eyebrows. "What do you mean?" Madison took out her phone. "I can make a video about you. My grandmother kicked me out of the house. She left me penniless. Help me." Millions will watch. People will hate you. Yes, and brands will hear your name. Maybe they'll cancel you too. They'll label you as the old mean grandmother. Mildred smiled. Madison, you still don't get it. The account is mine. I can film a video about you. My granddaughter abused me. Here is the proof. You'll be canceled, not me. Madison's face tightened. But people won't like you. You are just an old woman. People like young people. People like the truth too. And your truth is very ugly, Madison. Madison stood up. Grandma, I am asking you one last time. Give me back the account, or you'll regret it. No, said Mildred. My lawyer will talk to you. I am suing you. That account is mine. I filmed those videos. It is my intellectual property. Madison, you filmed those videos at Mildred's house, with Mildred's permission, under an account registered in Mildred's name. Legally, all the content belongs to Mildred. You have no rights. Madison screamed. That is not fair. Was it fair to push me down the stairs? Was it fair to scare me, to make me suffer, to make me look stupid? Was it fair to humiliate me in front of millions of people? Madison fell silent. You didn't treat me fairly for years, Madison. Now I am not treating you fairly. Maybe this way you'll learn. Madison started crying. But Grandma, this is my only talent. I can't do anything else. Then learn. People learn new things every day. You can learn too. Madison walked to the door. Then she turned. Grandma, one day you'll regret this decision, because I will succeed, and then I won't forgive you. Fine, said Mildred. If you really do succeed, I'll be happy for you. But this time, succeed honestly. Don't hurt people. Madison didn't answer. She slammed the door and left. The room fell silent. Did I make the right decision? Mildred whispered. Yes, you did, I replied. At midnight, Mildred couldn't sleep. She was tossing and turning in bed. When I went into her room to check on her, I saw she was crying. Mrs. Patterson, are you okay? I am not okay. I ruined my own granddaughter. I sat down next to her. You didn't ruin her. You set boundaries for her. But she is going to suffer so much. She has no money and no job. His career is over. It is all my fault. It is all because of his own choices. He chose to take advantage of you. He chose to mismanage his money. He chose to sacrifice everything to be an influencer. But he is only 21. He is young and foolish. Maybe he can change. He can change, but first he has to live with the consequences. You are teaching him the consequences. Mildred covered her face with her hand. What would Richard say? My husband, he was such a good man. He forgave everyone. But would he have allowed you to suffer? Mildred paused. Never. If Richard were here, he would be by your side. Mildred shook her head. I hope you are right. I gave her a sleeping pill. She fell asleep shortly after. I stood at the window watching the night lights of Miami. This wasn't over. Jennifer and Madison wouldn't give up. They would do something. I knew it, and I was right. At 4 a.m, I heard the alarm sound. Madison's TikTok account was active again, but this time there was a different video. Madison had filmed a video. She was looking at the camera with tearful eyes. Guys, I need to tell you something. My grandma, she kicked me out. She took my account. She took everything. I have nothing. Please help me, please. There were thousands of comments under the video. Everyone saw her grandmother as a bad woman. Madison had done just that. The GoFundMe link was under the video. Help Madison rebuild her life. Goal $50,000. She had raised $10,000 in an hour. Mildred saw the video when she woke up in the morning. Her face fell. She is lying to those people. I know, I said. What should I do? Gerald answered. He had come early that morning. Mildred, you need to make a statement too. You need to tell the truth. But I am not on social media. I don't have an account. Gerald smiled. You do now. The TikTok account is yours. Use it. Gerald opened his laptop. Mildred, now is the time to tell your story. Madison told a lie. You are going to tell the truth. Mildred hesitated. I am not good in front of the camera. You don't have to be good. You just have to be honest. People can sense honesty. Gerald got the phone ready. Just tell what happened. Be emotional. Don't get defensive. Just tell the truth. Mildred took a deep breath. Okay, let's do this. Gerald started recording. Mildred looked at the camera. Her tired eyes, her pale face, her hospital gown. She looked vulnerable. She was a real old woman. No fake filters, makeup, or editing. Hello, said Mildred. Her voice trembled. My name is Mildred Patterson. I am 78 years old. I am currently in the hospital because I fell down the stairs during a video my granddaughter Madison was filming. She paused and took a breath. Madison has been using me in her videos for 2 years. At first, it was fun. We laughed together, but then the videos changed. Madison started making me the butt of her jokes. She scared me. She made me suffer. And I let her because she is my granddaughter. And I love her. Her eyes filled with tears. But enough is enough. Madison put me in the hospital. Her daughter Jennifer exploited me for money. They both saw me as nothing more than a cash cow. They didn't see me as a human being. Tears streamed down her cheeks. I created the TikTok account. I am the legal owner. I created it when Madison was little. Because she wasn't of age back then, I planned to hand it over to her, but she started hurting me, and I can't reward her anymore. Her voice grew stronger. Madison is now lying to people. She says, "My grandmother ruined me." But the truth is, Madison ruined herself. She saw me as a thing. She saw me as content. She didn't see me as a human being. She looked directly at the camera. If you are an influencer too, please think about it. Who are you hurting? Who are you using? What are you sacrificing for fame and money? Because I lost my granddaughter, and she lost her grandmother. It was all because of a phone. The video ended. Gerald reviewed the file. Perfect. Let's upload it now. Wait, I want to add something else. Gerald restarted the recording. Mildred spoke. And Madison, if you are watching this, I still love you. But I can't let you hurt me anymore. I hope one day you'll understand. I hope one day you'll change. My door is always open to you. But first, you need to be a real person, not just an influencer. The video ended. Gerald uploaded the video to his TikTok account. Title, My Side of the Story. A Grandmother's Truth. The video went live. The first hour passed slowly. The video only got 5,000 views. The comments were mixed. But then something changed. Someone started digging up Madison's old videos. They found those prank videos out. Videos of moments when Mildred was truly suffering. Moments when she was scared. Moments when she was crying. Some of them made a compilation video. Madison's grandma abuse. All evidence. The video went viral. It got 2 million views in 3 hours. People went back to Madison's comments. Big influencers started talking. Drama channels made videos. Madison Patterson elder abuse scandal. Everything we know, Madison's GoFundMe account was reported. The platform froze the money. A fraud investigation pending message appeared. Madison sponsors made a statement. In the afternoon, Madison's follower count started to drop. 2,000,000, 1,900,000, 1,800,000. Mildred stared at the laptop screen. Is this real? People saw the truth? They're no longer on Madison's side. Mildred cried, I didn't want this. I just wanted the pain to stop. But sometimes the truth is painful. Madison needs to suffer now so she can change. That night, Mildred received a message from Madison on her phone. Grandma, you destroyed me. Everyone hates me. I lost everything. Are you happy now? Mildred didn't reply. Another message. I am going to kill myself. It is all your fault. Mildred panicked. Nurse Madison. She is going to hurt herself. Gerald immediately called the police. We need a welfare check. For Madison Patterson. There is a suicide threat. The police arrived at Jennifer's house within half an hour. They knocked on the door. Jennifer opened it. Madison was in her room. She was live streaming. Guys, my life is over. My grandma ruined everything. I have nothing left. Maybe I should just end it. The police entered the room. They cut the live stream. Madison screamed. What are you doing? I am streaming. The police assessed Madison. They determined there was no risk of suicide, but they issued a warning. If you make another threat, we'll take you for a psychiatric evaluation. Understand? Madison nodded. After the police left, Jennifer yelled at Madison. Are you crazy? You called the police to our house, now we have a record. It was for content. Madison screamed. People love drama. Suicide threats get millions of views. Jennifer slapped Madison. Madison froze. Mom, you hit me. Yes, Jennifer yelled. Because you've become unbearable. Everything is ruined because of you. We lost the house. We lost the money. It is all because of your stupid TikTok account. Madison started crying. But I was famous. I was somebody, no, said Jennifer. The next morning, Jennifer came to the hospital. Her face was swollen. Her eyes were red. Her hair was uncombed. Mom, can we talk? Mildred nodded. Jennifer sat down. There was a long silence. Mom, am I a terrible person? Mildred didn't answer. I called Laura. I told her what happened. She yelled at me. I've been telling you for years, Jennifer, she said. I warned you about using our mother, but you didn't listen, she cried. Laura won't help me. Drown in the mess you made, she said. Mom, what am I going to do? Mildred spoke slowly. You'll find a job, you'll work, you'll live a normal life. But I am 52 years old. I have no skills. I haven't worked in 10 years. Who will hire me? People start over every day. You can start over too, but it is not easy. Jennifer cried. I am scared, Mom. Madison and I will be on the street. Mildred was silent for a long time. Then she spoke. I'll give you a chance, one last chance. Clear out the house. Rent an apartment. A small, cheap place. I'll pay the rent for the first 3 months. I'll give you a total of $9,000. After that, you have to pay it yourselves. Jennifer looked up. Mom, really? Yes, but I have conditions. Madison will give up her TikTok account completely. She won't delete it, but she won't produce any content for at least 6 months. Jennifer nodded. Madison will find a job. Fast food, retail, cleaning. She will work. Okay, you will find a job too, and you will give up the role of Madison's manager, because there is no career to manage anymore. Jennifer swallowed. Okay. You'll both go to therapy. 1 session a week. I'll cover the cost, but you'll go, because you are both sick people. Jennifer cried. Mom, we're not sick. You are. Madison is addicted to social media. You are addicted to money and control. You both need treatment. Jennifer lowered her head. You are right, Mom. Finally. You won't ask me for any extra money for 6 months. Nothing. If you do, the deal is off. The rent stops. You fend for yourselves, Jennifer nodded. We have a deal, I promise. Mildred handed her a piece of paper, a contract Gerald prepared. All the terms are written down. Jennifer signed it, trembling. Now go find an apartment. Tell Madison. Your new life is beginning. Jennifer stood up. She walked to the door, then she turned around. Mom, why? Why are you helping us? We treated you so badly. Mildred smiled. Because you are my daughter, and Madison is my granddaughter. I love you, but love isn't limitless. Love requires condition. And now I have conditions, Jennifer cried. Thank you, Mom. I swear we'll change. I hope so. But if you don't change, there won't be another chance. Jennifer nodded. And left. 2 days later, Madison uploaded another video. But this time it was different. Madison was crying. No makeup, no filters. Real tears. Guys, I need to apologize to everyone, to my grandma, to you, to myself. She paused. She wiped her nose. I hurt my grandma for views, for likes, for money. I made her a joke. I made her suffer. And I thought it was okay, because it was content, because people laughed. But it wasn't okay. It was abuse. I abused my own grandmother, the woman who raised me, who loved me, who gave me everything. She looked at the camera. Grandma, if you are watching, I am so sorry. I am so sorry. I don't expect you to forgive me. I don't deserve forgiveness, but I want you to know. I understand now. I understand what I did, and I hate myself for it. Tears streamed down her face. I am leaving social media for a while, maybe forever. I need to fix myself. I need to become a real person, not just a content creator. The video ended. Mildred watched the video. She cried. Maybe there is hope. Yes, maybe there is, I replied. That night we discharged Mildred. Her vital signs were stable. Physically, she was healed. Emotionally. She was still healing. Gerald came to pick her up. As they were getting her into the car, Mildred turned to me. Thank you, she said. I just did my job, I said. No, said Mildred. You did more than that. You gave me strength. You gave me my voice back, she smiled. And now, at 78, I am starting a new life. She got in the car. She left. I went back to the hospital. The next patient was waiting. But I never forgot Mildred. 6 months passed. The weather in Miami was still hot. I was working my regular shift at the hospital. I wondered about Mildred. How was she? Had Madison and Jennifer kept their word? I found out the answer in an unexpected way. A new patient arrived at the emergency room. A young girl, 21 years old. She had burned her hand while working in the kitchen. Second-degree burns. Her name was Madison Patterson. It took me a few seconds to recognize her because she had changed so much. Her hair was its natural color. She wore no makeup. She was dressed in a simple uniform. It said Rosie's Diner on it. Madison, I said. She looked up. She recognized me. Her eyes widened. Hello, nurse. I remember you. Madison bowed her head. I am embarrassed to see you again. Let's treat your hand first. I cleaned the burn. It wasn't serious, but it was painful. Madison didn't whimper. She just clenched her teeth. How are you? I asked. I am fine. I am alive. I am working. Do you work at Diner? Yes, Rosie's. I've been there 6 months. I started as a waitress. Now I help in the kitchen too. The pay isn't great, but it is an honest job. I wrapped the bandage. Tick-tock. Madison gave a bitter smile. I didn't delete my account, but I don't post. Sometimes I look at my old videos and I feel sick. I see what I did to Grandma, and I hate myself. Have you talked to your grandmother? Not yet. I am not ready yet, because I don't know what to say to her. Apologizing isn't enough. Madison wiped her eyes. I am in therapy. Once a week, Dr. Chen. He taught me a lot about social media addiction, dopamine chase, validation seeking, parasocial relationships. You should keep going, I said. Madison nodded. My mom is in therapy too. She is having a really hard time. She never worked. Now she is a receptionist in an office. She makes very little money, but she does it. She complains every day, but she does it. You should be proud, I said. I don't know. Sometimes I miss my old life, the fame, the attention, the money, the easy money. But then I remember what that money cost. It cost Grandma her pain. I checked her hand. It'll heal fine. Put ointment on it twice a day. Come back for a checkup in a week. Thank you, Madison said. She stood up. Then she paused. Nurse, do you see Grandma? No, I haven't seen her since she was discharged. Is she okay? I don't know, but I hope she is. Madison nodded. I hope so too, because she is a good woman, and I was a terrible granddaughter. She walked to the door, then she turned. Nursey Grandma, will you tell her? I am working. I have a real job, and I am trying to change. I haven't succeeded yet, but I am trying. Madison smiled, a small, bitter smile, then she left. 2 weeks later, I got an unexpected phone call. Nurse Anderson, I want you to come to the Thanksgiving dinner. Jennifer and Madison will be there. Laura will be there. Please come too, as a witness. Of course I'll come, I said. On Thanksgiving Day, I went to Mildred's apartment. It was a wonderful place. Modern, bright, clean. Nothing reminded me of the old house. Laura was there. She was a beautiful, warm woman, around 50. My mother owes you so much, she said. Jennifer and Madison were the last to arrive. When they knocked on the door, Mildred took a deep breath. I opened the door. Jennifer and Madison came in. They both looked very different. Jennifer looked thinner and more tired. Madison was unrecognizable. She looked natural, dressed simply, hadn't even taken out her phone. Mom, said Jennifer. Mildred stood up. Madison stepped forward. She knelt down. She cried. Grandma, she said. I am so sorry. I am so sorry. What I did to you. It is unforgivable. I know that. But I need you to know. I am different now. I am trying to be different. Mildred looked at her. Her eyes were filled with tears. Stand up, Madison, she said. Madison stood up. Mildred approached her and hugged her. I forgive you, said Mildred. But I won't forget. I will never forget. But I love you, and I am giving you a second chance. Madison sobbed. Thank you, Grandma. Thank you. Jennifer was crying too. Mom, I am sorry too. I was a terrible mother. I used you. I was a terrible daughter. I hurt you, and I am so ashamed. Mildred hugged Jennifer too. You are forgiven too. But Jennifer, if you ever hurt me again, there will be no second chance. Is that clear? Understood, said Jennifer. I swear, Mom, never again. But I'll tell you something. Love is not limitless. Love requires respect. Accepting abuse is not love. Accepting pain is not love. If you are an elderly person and your family is using you, abusing you, say no, set boundaries. Protect yourself because you are valuable no matter your age. And if you are an influencer, please think, who are you hurting? What is fame and money costing you? Because one day, when you look back, you will only see view counts, not people. I am lucky. I got my granddaughter back. I got myself back. But not everyone is that lucky. Please be kind to each other. Social media isn't real life. Real life is here right now, with your loved ones. And never ever forget, you are not a view count. You are a human being. Take care of yourself. Take care of each other. And never forget, you are not just a number. You are a human being.